Called to me. Door was an impossibility. My mother said that it had been there since she was a little girl and that her mother had told her the same thing when Mom was my age. But if either of them was to be believed, then it had been residing in our family's woods unblemished for at least 80 years, probably even longer as Grandma didn't know its origins when I asked her about it. And it didn't make sense. Everything else had collapsed around it. There were remnants of old stone walls that had once supported a modest, single-room cabin, of which the door was clearly the front entrance. However, encompassed in a thin frame, the door stood as tall as it likely did the day it was first installed. And what's more, there was no hint of decay on it, no moss growth taking it over, no rot splintering the wood or rust on the iron hinges. It was pristine, undamaged, undaunted, and inexplicably securely locked, the key long since lost. Mom and Grandma told me to leave it alone, that it was just a door in the woods, but something about it drew me in, something intangible, something unspoken, and more than anything, I wanted to open it. To anyone else, it would have appeared that there was no point in doing so, as the walls around the door were only a few inches tall, and one could easily see there was nothing behind it but dirt and leaves. But for some reason, I was compelled. Called to me, invading my waking dreams and haunted slumber, relentlessly pouring visions through my mind. And in one of these, I was shown the location for a cave on the property where a key was stashed in a natural alcove. I didn't question how the visions came to me, nor why my innocent curiosity with the door had blossomed into a full-blown obsession. But soon, I found myself standing in front of it with an ancient, hand-forged key gripped tightly in my fingers. And sliding it into the lock, I turned it to the left, producing a satisfyingly solid clunk that informed me I had succeeded. Gingerly, I pushed on the antique wood and was shocked to find a hallway behind it. It's dark, but for a bright light at the end, it looked like I'd opened a door into a train tunnel. I thought it was empty at first, but then I noticed a figure. Growing larger by the second, I realized it was moving towards me. An elderly woman creeping carefully forward, cackling with ruthless mirth. And there was something terrible about her. Radiant hatred. The effused evil. I snapped out of whatever trance I'd been in that led me to open the door and desperately tried to slam it shut, but it wouldn't move. And when I felt her cold, loveless hand upon mine, she wheezed out a few ominous words. "Thank you for releasing me."